As you saw from the title of this video, this is a CYC Drivechain, which I have been lucky enough to get sponsored by them due to the fact that I was able to, purchase their kit and review on it and make a few videos, which you could watch also on my YouTube videos. Anyway, let's unbox this and see how it is. As you can see, this is the heavy-duty drive chain from CYC, which is amazing for the X1 Pro Gen 4 kit, since that's a 5000 watt motor which shreds every single chain, cassette, shifter, derailleur out there. So everything that's in this box should prevent that from happening. So yeah, let's start unboxing this kit and let's see what we get. Over here we have two boxes, so let's take everything out. Then underneath this, you get another, what seems to be like another box. So let's get that one out. Oh. Then over here we have two more boxes, a small one and a big one. And at the bottom we have heavy-duty drive chain. It's for all the torque, which I hope so, because my other drive chain got shredded due to the motor. Yeah, over here you just get a few more things like more product details. Alright, so this is what's inside the box. So let's unbox one by one and see what we get. Let's start off with doing this one. Okay, so now if we open this up, here's what we get in this box. So this is the cassette, which looks very nice in my opinion. I mean, the color is nice as well. It's not something that I would usually go for, but considering this is the only thing they have, then that's what I had to choose. But I mean, when you unbox it, it does look nice. It's not going to match anything on my bike though, because I have nothing that's gold, but it's nice though. So this overall doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's 5-speed, so as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm mostly gonna use these two because like you get more acceleration and more torque from these two than you would on these three. This one is more for the top speed, which I will use to see what top speed I get with the kit and this. And you also get this little bit, which you can see from the photo over here. It literally just goes on the side. So I'm not really sure what it's meant to do, but I think it will protect the chain from a few things, like maybe falling down on the side or rocks getting in. I'm not sure, but I'll see what it does when I connect it all together. Moving on to the next box, I can't really tell what's in here, but let's unbox it, which is this way. So if we open it up, I can see this cable, which seems to be a shifter. So let's pull everything out. That's it, there's nothing else. So in here, we get our derailleur. So here's the shifter. It's an advent shifter. Here's what it looks like. Let me turn the clutch off so I can open it up. It's very tight. It's hard to move around. But yeah, this looks like a steel shifter as well. I don't think CYC is going to use aluminium as it bends easily. So this is the advent one. It also has the clutch over here. So that's how you turn it on. That's how you turn it off. And what the clutch does is, if the clutch is off, then this thing will move around easily, which will cause the chain to slap against the frame. But if you put the clutch on, it's like, you see, I can't even open it, it's moving around like that. But that prevents the chain from moving around, which stops the frame slapping, and it will also stop the chain from falling off the cassette or off the cranks. So yeah, that's the shifter. Now in here we have the shifter, which looks very nice. It's even got some rubber material here, which I've never ever seen before on a shifter. And this is a Microshift Trail Pro. So I've never actually seen this before, but if CYC is using it, then I'm not really going to complain. Here you also get this little knob, which is an end cap for this cable. which is literally right here. Now moving on to this little box, let's unbox it quickly and see what we get inside. And obviously it's just the chain, which is a KMC E9 Turbo, if I'm not mistaken. So by checking right here, it's a KMC E9 Turbo EPT Chain, which means it should withstand all that power and torque from the motor. So I'll see how that works out, because recently I used the KMC E10, which also did get bent and stretched out quite quickly because of my motor. But not to say though, I done 500 miles in like a month, I think. So of course it was gonna get stretched out. I'm excited to see how it's gonna look all together. However, one thing I don't like is the color of the chain. It doesn't even look like a shiny gray, it just looks like shiny silver. It just looks more of a like graphite color, like the ones in pencils, which I'm not a really big fan of. And not just that, but that is gold. This is silver, and not just that, but the chain on the motor itself is actually gold as well. So this thing is gonna look quite odd. If this was black, then fair enough, but it's gold, and then this is silver, and then the other chain on the motor is gold. So I'm not really a big fan of that color, but oh well, it is what it is. And lastly, we have another box. Now I'm assuming this box is going to be the hub, so let's actually take it out, and there we go. The hub is glorious. Now this hub is apparently stronger than a Hope Pro 5, and I hope so, because my Hope Pro 5 got busted on the inside. When I take it apart, I'll show you a video, but that shouldn't happen to this. And I mean, yeah, the overall quality of this hub looks nice. I mean, it feels sturdy. It's made out of steel for sure. It's got 32 holes over here and here. It's also 6 bolts over here, so that's how you would put on the disc brake. And then also we have thru-axle over here. Now if you're wondering what this hub sounds like, have a listen. So the sound is not too bad, but I'll see what it sounds like when I'm doing like 40 miles an hour on the bike and not giving it throttle. Now a few reasons why I would have bought this in the first place when I got my CYC kit is because I spent around a week finding the perfect chain, perfect cassette, perfect shifter, derailleur to match up with my bike, which, don't get me wrong, it done the job for like 500 miles, but it gave out eventually, especially my hub, which is a Hope Pro 5, and as you can imagine, those are like very expensive. So considering that broke, I'm a bit upset and annoyed, but hopefully nothing goes wrong with this type of, you know, drive chain. And you also get warranty, so if there's any problems with the items, then CYC will cover that for you, and they will send you another batch maybe of, you know, drive chain, or they will send you specific parts like the kit or shifter or chain, derailleur, or cassette. But yeah, if I was in someone's shoes who just bought a, let's say, X1 Pro Gen 4 or any other kit, I would highly recommend just buying their drive chain as well, because, you know, it will get the job done and you won't get damaged as quickly as other parts. If you want to purchase the CYC Heavy-Duty Drivetrain, you can do that, but make sure to use my discount code to save 5% off on your order. So yeah, that's it for the drivechain. That's what you get: a hub, shifter, derailleur, chain, cassette, and that's pretty much it. So when I install it on the bike, I will update you guys on the next video, and you guys will see what it looks like in its final result. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video, and make sure to like and subscribe for more videos.